guys, welcome back. We're going to do the icing on the cakes. So for that you will need a bowl again, scales, a whisk, or you can do it by hand if you're feeling strong. I've got a spatula. I've also got my icing bag with a star nozzle. You don't have to pipe the icing on, you can just spread it on, whatever suits you. Ingredients wise, you're going to need icing sugar, butter, cream cheese. I've got the well-known Philadelphia here, and I've got a little bit of vanilla to put in it as well. So we'll get started. So I've got the cakes out the oven, they're just here, and they're nice and cool now. You don't want to be putting icing on when it's hot because that'll just melt. Remember how we test, you can press in the middle if it bounces back, they're ready, or stick a small skewer or cocktail stick in. If it comes out clean, they're ready. So I'll just pop these over here while we get going. So, first off, you're going to have to cream icing sugar and butter together. So it's 225 grams of icing sugar, which seems quite a lot, but icing sugar goes down to nothing when you use it or add water to it or anything. It just disappears. So 225. If you don't need all the icing for your cakes, as I said before, you can freeze it in an icing bag, in a freezer bag, and use it at a later date. So that's 225 grams of icing sugar. So I'm putting that in my thing. And then we need 100 grams of butter. So 100 grams. Make sure your butter's soft. Make sure that's on 0. Can't see for the sun. Just a little bit more. 100. So 100 grams of butter in there. Now we're going to cream this, and then we will add the cream cheese. Now be careful, start off slow, because icing sugar has a tendency to fly everywhere and you'll end up in a fog of icing sugar coughing on it. So start off slow until you've got the butter in, and then you can bring it together. Together now, start to go to big lumps, get lumpier. You see it's all coming together now. So we're just going to whisk it till it goes pale. As you can see, the sun's out now, so it's coming in my kitchen window. Hopefully you can see that. There you go. So we're now going to add cream cheese. So it's 100 grams of cream cheese as well. My scales have gone off. $100 grams, so pop some of that in. A wee touch more, should be 100 grams. 100 grams. So we'll pop that in, and then we're going to bring that all together. And just before it's finished, we'll just pop in a couple of capfuls of vanilla, just because I like the taste. If you don't want vanilla, don't add it. So hopefully we can see this. I think I found the place before. There you go, you can see what that looks like. And my cakes forward. So I'm going to put some of this in a piping bag, and I'm going to pipe some of it. I'm not going to put it all in. You never fill, a piping bag has a line on it. I think you can see that there. So you never fill above it, because if you do, it's just going to come out the top and make an awful big mess. So I'm just going to put a couple of scoops in my piping bag, like that. Work it down. Bring it up. Now fold over the top and then work it down. This is quite a soft one. I'm just going to give the first squeeze in there, make sure it's going. So I'll just ice a couple to show you. Remember, we start on the outside, let the icing come out in its own time. Work your way around and into the middle. You just squeeze from the top, not from the middle of the bag. Work your way around and into the middle. Doesn't matter if it's not perfect, as long as it tastes nice. That's all that matters. So I know some of the requests were also for cookies, so hopefully we'll do them next week. If you have any other requests, I still remember some of the requests from when being on the live classrooms with you. If you have any other requests, please put them either onto Seesaw Teams or ask Mr. Robertson or Mrs. Black and they can let me know. And there we go. You can see I'm going to carry on finishing these off. If you wanted to, let's get that out of the sun. If you want to, you could decorate that. You could put some grated sprinkled chocolate on top, even sprinkles if you want. You might want to put some freeze-dried raspberries, which I've used before. So anything you like. If you just want to leave them plain, that's absolutely fine. They're just delicious. These will only keep for a few days because they've got cream cheese in them, so make sure you eat them quick. I'm sure you'll enjoy them. If you do make some, remember, take a picture, pop it on Teams or Seesaw for me and I can see it. If you do want the recipe written out, let me know and I can pop that up onto Teams for you as well. And I'll speak to you next week when hopefully we'll be doing cookies. Bye!